Good morning and welcome to Sports at Sunrise, where you get your morning sports opinions. I'm Caleb, that's Geek. How are you, Geek?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm great, you know. No misclicks today.
Uh-huh, sure.
No, I promise. Just wanted to see your reaction. Your
At
reaction
least
time
there's
was...
not a third thing to make me laugh off in the distance. Oh, I never explained that to you after the last episode, which is even funnier.
No. You didn't.
My don't laugh again as I look over and something made me laugh. I'll tell you later.
Or will he? Dun, dun,
True.
Anyways, basketball. I'm sorry, I'm just not seeing your name. Is that third Etienne?
I don't know why.
Tyson Etienne is in the NBA.
I don't know. Click his name and go see if he's related to them. And also, it's Achan.
It is Achan. No, yeah, it is Achan. God, I'm the one who said we need to be better.
Yeah, you are. I was the one who said I'm not gonna, and then I'm the one doing it. Oh, good times.
Hey, man.
We record Sunday nights. That's right.
No, they're not. Related.
All right. So I bet his name is ETN because he's not ridiculous. Possible. Just like, do you remember when Keanu Neal came out and was like, the way you say my name is Canoe, fucking 8 years into his NFL career? Am I the only person who remembers this? Because I swear I'm the only person who remembers it.
It was stupid. The Clippers are back to 500. Did you see what happened in the Mavericks game that was really funny and people are hating on Cooper Flag for it?
Because he passed up, I don't know if it was game winner or not, but game winner and said something goofy and then dude missed because he's ass.
Yeah, he passed out of a quadruple team to a wide open Najee Marshall in the open three and yelled, "Bring me home," and he hit back rim.
Well, yeah, so here's my thing. I've watched for 23 years as people yell at LeBron for passing out of quadruple teams, so Cooper Flag doesn't get an excuse either. If you're the best player on the team, you have to take the last shot, and if you disagree but have ever made that argument for LeBron, I want you to shut up and never talk about sports.
I don't think I've ever, to be fair, said that about LeBron.
I know you haven't. I'm more for the people.
Because I am very big on. I want the star player to have the shot, but at the same time, the other team knows that the other team knows that's who you want to have the shot, and will do
better
anything.
Question.
Yeah.
Why was the most clutch shooter on their team probably not on the court? Because Najee Marshall was on the court. If you're going to be paying Klay Thompson and have him on the team, why is he not on the court in that spot? Let him shoot the open three.
It was just who was open, you know?
Well, if Cooper Flag was quadruple teamed, then Klay was open.
I don't know if it was genuinely quadruple teamed, to be fair.
It might not have even been double teamed.
Oh, it wasn't this game even. What the hell? Doesn't look like it was this game.
Mavs Warriors, but...
Yeah, I know. But I'm not seeing the clip of it being at the end of the game.
Because it wasn't at the end, it went to OT.
Yeah, I'm stupid as hell. You're definitely right.
You're looking way too late, bud.
No, you're definitely right. Klay was on the court.
Oh.
Klay was also at the logo when Cooper Flag.
I will take Klay Thompson from full court before I take Najee. What's his name? Najee Marshall from anywhere on the floor. He can be already hanging on the rim, and I'd still trust Klay from full court more.
He also, I guess, it was not quite a triple team, but you had Chris Stapps running full speed at you and Draymond trailing. That's equivalently a triple team if Porzingis is in front of you and Draymond's behind you. Someone's getting something.
Yeah.
And Pods was also, to be fair, over there, but he was also at a spot where he could contest Clay. I'm mad. I'm a big Najee Marshall guy, and he missed that shot. I was sad. 36 3-point... Oh, wait. That's right. Oh, my God. He's shooting 30% from 3. Najee, I can't defend you. Never mind. The Hawks put up 146. Who the fuck scored so they could get to 146?
Me.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker had 26.
I mean, he is the best player on the Hawks by far, so that's unsurprising.
Kuminga had 16 off the bench. Wemby had a Wemby game. Edgecombe tried. Luka had 32 in a losing effort. Go to Tuesday. The Hornets killed the Kings. Shocker. Mavs beat the Magic. Shocker. Nuggets beat the Suns.
Whoa. Cam Johnson sucks.
Cam Johnson,
according to Twitter.
Jokic had a 23, 17, and 17.
And light work. Cam Johnson got outperformed by 8 different players on the Suns, including Grayson Allen.
What did Grayson Allen do?
21. 21, 5,
Oh, I see
3.
it now. Yep. I mean, to be fair, on 10 more shots.
Yeah, but if you had given Cam Johnson 10 more shots, he ends up what? 4 for 14 because bro can't hit.
He was 4 for 9. He would have just been 4 for 14 from 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But you know what? He would have elapsed 20 points.
Would he?
Yeah, because 2 more threes would have automatically.
That's fair.
By that logic, he also would have had to make 2 more 2s. So he would have had 24.
Nice. If he could give you 24 any night, then the Nuggets might be good enough for people to be afraid of them.
People are afraid of the Nuggets.
No. Okay, I say that as a fan of the only team that is truly built to say fuck the Nuggets.
Yeah. I no longer fear your team for one reason.
Hat's not there.
You have a horrible logo that's coming.
Untrue.
I hate
No,
it.
the logo that's coming is better than the current one. I'm just mad though because genuinely the Timberwolves had I think this is better than their current logo just because I think every team having navy blue and some other color is worse for their wardrobe. So I think this blue and green is better. But genuinely, at one point, I'm sending it to you now. The Wolves had the best logo in all of sports, and they should probably use that one.
I like that
again.
logo. I didn't like the old change as much. I really don't like. I don't like you super bright colors for you guys.
That's the better choice. This dark thing is new and bad. Because apparently we're going back to so the 90s throwbacks that we rock now. Let me see if I can show it to you. The 90s throwback. Not exactly these, but these, I think, are going to be the new primary home whites. So the white with the blue and green wolves just on the chest, simple, whatever. But then I guess they're apparently bringing back the trees also in part of their away uniforms and their other, the other one. So the Wolves are doing things. I'm excited. Because, it's supposed to be, our new logo is supposed to be a mashup of the 90s and now. So this was the 90s logo. So it's supposed to be the modern, modern classic type thing.
I want to see the uniforms that come with it. Because I think uniforms do end up playing a true role on how your logo goes over.
Yeah, that's fair. Super fair. So, we'll see. I don't know. Give me the Wolves. Give me the Wolves as the goddamn 3 seed. They gotta lock the fuck in. That's all I know.
Yeah. Nuggets is the 3 seed though, sorry.
Well, currently, actually, it's the Lakers. I really don't want Nuggets Wolves as the 4-5 matchup, though. That's all I know.
Fair.
I don't want like the only 2 teams I really trust to beat the Thunder to be out immediately. That would suck.
Yeah. Let me know. Let's go to baseball, you know?
All right, let's go to baseball. So the Rockies stuff finally did happen. So Tyler Freeman's going to start the season on the injured list. So Troy Johnston did make the team. There is still no official news on Zach Veen, which confuses me. And then we were talking about the bullpen stuff. Seth Halverson officially was the odd man out. He got sent down to AAA. There was another couple of things. I don't know if you saw this, but I definitely replied to it yesterday. I want to see what your takes are. Annual tradition for the Rockies.
Want me to open it? Just want me to pull it up?
No, I have it up, so I'm going to read mine to you and let you make your picks. So, record. What is your record prediction for the Rockies? Mine is ambitious. I got them 70-92. They're not going to be a 100-loss team. Ambitious. 162 games total, just to make it easier for your brain.
I know, I'm just trying to think of the numbers, actually. Give me... I'm not going to say the number I was going to say.
A true... This sounds so sad, but with how poverty this franchise has been, really successul season is 63-99. Just don't have 100 losses for a 4th straight year.
I'm going to go with 66-96. 66-96. Basically, my win number is going to be 1 higher, but I'm not saying the number. That would be 66 plus 1.
Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah. Also, I need it put out there for the world to know. Jake Talk Sports posted on Twitter as a reply to that. 70 wins. I described to him why. He said, if they win 70 games, I'm buying you a Rockies jersey of your choice. No lie. So
we got to do it.
Rockies, I need you to clutch up and win me 70 games so I can get another jersey. I was going to say a Jordan Beck jersey, but I'm probably buying that one anyways. So probably a Brenton Doyle jersey at that point. But next, who is going to be the most valuable Rocky this year?
You're not going to believe the answer I'm about to give. Because he's going to be said another time, too. You're looking for something. It's not who you think I'm going to say.
Doyle.
I'm not saying Doyle.
Oh, okay.
He's also... I have the list pulled up.
Yeah.
My MVP and also my best pitcher. And also my breakout player. Oh. Chase Dollander.
Oh, you're going all in on Chase Dollander.
I'm going. I know he's on the active roster. I don't. Yeah. He's not going to pitch opening day. Freeland always pitches that first home game.
Well, that and Dollander's not starting in the rotation. He's starting in the bullpen for some reason. He'll earn a rotation spot quickly.
I think Dollander's going to shock people.
I hope so.
And be
really
solid. I don't need him to be... He's not going to be my all-star. I'll tell you that right now.
Fair.
Because I don't think he will be an all-star pitcher for us.
Fair.
If I didn't go with Dolan, I would have gone with Doyle, though. I don't think that's a surprise by anyone.
My most valuable Rocky, which is bugging me because every Rockies fan I've seen has him pegged for biggest regression, which pisses me off. I think he's not going to be the biggest regression. I'm predicting another step from Jordan Beck.
Yeah,
give me Mike Concho. Give me Mike Concho.
That tracks.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
My best pitcher, I decided not to go with a starter at all. I think within 2 months into the season, Zach Agnos is going to be our full-time closer. And by the end of the year, he's going to be viewed as one of the actual like best closers in the league. I like Zach Agnos.
That's fair.
His gyro slider is fucking dirty, and I love it.
That's fair.
And then your breakout player, you said, was also Dolander,
yeah,
right?
well, because he'd be if he's going to be the most valuable Rocky, he has to then also be the breakout guy.
Fair. I'm saying Kyle Karros, our starting third baseman, is going to be the breakout guy. Give me Kyle Karros, because he had such a sick spring, and he seems to have the mentality that will earn him that like role, because he's the guy who, like, yeah, I grew up idolizing Nolan Arenado, but also I want to be known as the greatest Rockies third baseman ever. That's just a mentality that's fun. So
yeah,
you know. So biggest surprise. Who's your biggest surprise?
Biggest surprise. Would Goodman be a surprise?
I mean, it depends on in what context.
I think Hunter Goodman's going to be a surprisingly good defender this year.
Oh, you think he's going to be better?
Yes, because we know he has the bat. He's going to be the full-time catcher.
Yep.
I'd love to see him. He doesn't have to be a great catcher. We don't need him to be Buster Posey.
Sure.
Give us average defensive catcher play. And I think that is a huge surprise for us, because that's not who he's ever been.
Yeah. Fair. I am going TJ Rumfield, who is our starting first baseman for now. Then, comeback player of the year. I think there are only two options, and I think I know which one you're going with.
Who are the two options?
I mean, the two in my head would be Doyle or Tovar.
I don't think I'm picking the one you think.
You're not picking Doyle?
I'm not picking Doyle here.
Tovey looked so good in the World Baseball Classic.
That's why I have
He's been
to.
so good all spring.
That's why I want to go with my guy. I'm going to go with my guy elsewhere. He's not getting mentioned.
Oh, I went with Doyle just because I think the thing is his defense isn't regressing at all, and we know that. He's the best defensive center fielder in the world. And I think as long as his bat can get close to back where it was, the pop was still there last year, and we saw that. That's why he still finished with 15 home runs. But, like, if he can get back to hitting 270, in the 270 range, genuinely, Brenton Doyle, it's not on my hot take list, but it is a hot take I'm willing to share because I don't feel like a psycho saying it. There's a genuine world where Doyle could be like a 30-30 guy. 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases, while being the best defensive center fielder in the world.
Yeah.
So, like, he just can be that, and he's not a guy where it's like, well, we don't know if he can ever reach those heights. He's hit 20 home runs in a season multiple times. He's hit for a more decent average than last year before. Like, we know there's a lot of good in Brenton Doyle.
Yes.
But God, Tovey's been so fucking good, man.
Mm-hmm. That's why I can't not pick Tovey. He's looked too good. I mean, when you're one of the best players in the World Baseball Classic with a lot of the guys who played in there, that doesn't just happen. I mean, we saw it. Randy Arozarena was one of the best players in the World Baseball Classic. The last Baseball Classic, not the most recent one, but the one beforehand. He then went on to have an outstanding Major League year.
Yeah.
This is not a coincidence thing. This is a...
And, like, remember the end of last year for Tovey, too. He just like Doyle did, he locked back in and was, like, really good. I think he's just riding that for a full season.
I think it's... I so badly want my record for the Rockies want to be so higher because of all the highs that are right there. I'm
afraid of the pitching.
That's the exact same thing. I love where we're at position player-wise for the first time in forever.
Oh, I genuinely think offensively and, like, defensively, the Rockies are going to be fun for the first time in a long time. Will the pitching be good enough? I don't know. There might be a lot of games like what today was where the Rockies are losing 11-8.
Yes.
Because the offense is there, but the pitching is just worse than as good as the offense is.
That's what scares me. It's like, I want to so badly predict them over 500. So badly.
Oh, dude, that's why I keep saying they're 70-92, but they're also going to be the type of team that nobody wants to fucking play.
Because, I'm going to tell you.
I'm so sure.
Actually, I'm not going to win that surprise.
Okay. Who do you got for biggest regression?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you going with Jordan Beck for biggest regression? You fucker. No, I'm going Hunter Goodman. There's just no way. He was insanely good last year, and I just don't see a world where, even if he ends up batting 250 with 20 home runs, that's insane regression. That's a 30-point average drop and a 10 home run drop. That's his regression. He could still be more than above average. He could still be very good, and it's a regression.
See, that's right. My thing with him isn't about the offensive side of the ball.
Fair.
I think, yes, his batting could regress. Could get worse. But if what he does defensively improves.
Fair. That's fair.
I will take a slightly worse bat if it means he's better defensively. Or worst case, he doesn't get better defensively. We have a great DH if he's still fine offensively.
True. Especially because we know Sullivan, who made the major league roster, was good at catcher, and then Braxton Fulford was good last year, so they could be fine at catcher.
Yeah, easily.
All right, do you have any thoughts on who might get traded?
I don't.
Okay. I have, at minimum, 3. I think Mickey Moniak, Jose Quintana, and Tomoyuki Sugano are out. Michael Lorenzen could also go, and I want to say Edouard Julien could get traded. My hot take with Julien is that by the end of May, he just gets designated for assignment and isn't on the team anymore. I don't have any faith in him being good.
That's fair.
Also, Willie Castro might be another guy who gets traded. He might be good enough where it's just he's not in the long-term future, because with the existence of Charlie Condon needing a place to play, especially if TJ Rumfield's good, also knowing Ethan Holiday is coming, also Adael Amador being a second baseman, there's too many guys, too many places where I don't know if Willie Castro sticks around, but I think he can play good enough where he gets moved for probably pitching. It's always pitching.
Yeah.
All right, who's your home run leader?
Who do you think I'm going to say?
I don't know, actually.
Doyle.
Maybe Tovey?
Doyle.
Oh, Doyle makes sense, too.
I think Pop's going to be back. I think it's a risky but safe pick at the same time, because it's not Tovey, it's not Goodman. It's not one of the typical big home run guys. But he could so easily just come out here and just randomly hit 34 home runs and no one would blink twice.
Mine's risky. Mike Concho. Jordan Beck is... Dude, I am so confident it's going to age horribly. I love Jordan Beck, though. And he's been very good all spring. So, it's he hasn't been Tovey level of good or TJ Rumfield level of good, but he's been so good all spring. Do you have... obviously the Rockies are going to have an all-star. Do you have one or do you have multiple?
How many do you have?
Well, so there's only 2 written, and that's because I ran out of characters on Twitter, because I was going to have 3. Because I'm ridiculous.
Who is your third? Because I think you and I will have the same 2.
We don't have the same 2. My third would have been Tovey.
Oh!
Shortstop is much harder in the National League.
That's right.
That's why he's the odd man out. Because, if you look at... I gotta... think for a second, because you have Mookie Betts, right?
Yeah.
You have my brain isn't working, and also I have to find a list, so my brain's not working.
Well, you find the
So
list.
you've got Geraldo Perdomo, Francisco Lindor, Trey Turner, Mookie Betts, Ellie De La Cruz, Willie Adames, like Dansby Swanson's still there. Mason Wynn even, and CJ Abrams of the Nationals. Like, there's a lot of really good shortstops in the National League. So if any of the big three in my head for the Rockies aren't going to make it, it's going to be the guy at the position with the most great players in the National League, especially because normally, unless it's your team's only representative, there's only 2 shortstops. So the outfield, there's 7 or 8 of those guys. It's much easier to get 2 of them in there, you know?
That's fair.
So that's why I think Tovey might at that point even be having the better season than both of them. It's just the position thing. So mine are Doyle and Beck.
I'm going Tovey and Doyle.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The faces of the franchise, or at least what should be the faces of the franchise. So do you have one hot take?
We're talking about Doyle being a top 5 outfielder in baseball by the end of the year.
Real. I'm here for it.
I said I was going to ride the train at some point. I did name a most valuable Rocky because I'm going to be high on Dollander. But with that being said, because if Dollander has a good year and is a good pitcher, that is more valuable than a top 5 outfielder for the Rockies. Because we have not had a good average pitcher in a long fucking time.
That's fair. Mine is that by the end of the year, Charlie Condon and Zach Veen are both in the majors and producing at a major level. Like stealing other people's jobs. I predict by the end of the year, Jake McCarthy and Mickey Moniak, if he sticks around, aren't in the starting lineup because it will be Beck, Doyle, and Veen, which is fun. And then Charlie Condon will either steal Rumfield's spot at first base, which I don't think will happen, or he might end up as like a second baseman, or even just our DH. Could happen.
Fair.
So that's our fun little Rockies game. Also, I thought there was something else, but maybe not. I did see this really funny tweet where it shows Vladdy flying out to the warning track the first out of the 9th in Game 7 of the World Series last year, and it just says it's crazy to think that if Vladdy had Jordan Beck-like power, the Blue Jays would be World Series champs right now, which is just the funniest thing to me.
Yeah.
But all right, let's talk about football for a minute and then be done.
Fair. So, football. JSN finalized a 4-year, $168 million deal. Highest paid receiver in NFL history. Deserved.
Yeah. It just keeps going back to he's getting paid like $8 or $9 million more a year than Justin Jefferson. It's always good to get the deal done as early as you can get it done. If the player will sign them.
And I was hearing good radio he's I think still up there, and he's like, it's funny that if it's like it was either top 5 or top 3 highest paid receivers. He's like, it's funny because it's 1 JSN, 2 Jamar Chase. Oh no, he was ranking JSN, Chase, and Jettas 1, 2, and 3. He ranked Jettas at 3, and he's like, Jettas is the best receiver out of the 3. It's the quarterback situation I don't know. Which is a fair worry for Jettas.
I don't think it is, actually.
I know you're really high in Kyler. That's why.
No, that's not even it. Jettas has never failed to have 1,000 yards in a season, no matter the quarterback situation. JSN couldn't do it with real quarterback play. Jamar has had his issues if it's not Burrow or Flacco. So, like, we know who the best is because the best makes their quarterback look good and doesn't need their quarterback to make them look good.
He didn't say Jettas. He said Jettas was the best. He just says he can't predict Jettas to have the best of the 3 seasons.
That is accurate. I understand that.
No, he said
I can't predict him to have the best season.
He was like
for other reasons also.
Smith, Chase, Jettas. He's like, Jettas is probably the most talented and the best out of the three. I just can't rank him above those two because one has Burrow, one has Darnold. The third is going to have a QB competition.
Well, and it's also one of those things where this is a thing that we continuously see. Has Jamar Chase been in the conversation for best receiver in the league his entire career? Yes. But also, look at double and triple team rates for Jamar and Jettas and tell me who's getting doubled and tripled more. It's Jettas more than 50% more than Jamar.
Yeah.
So that tells me what I need to know about who's going to end with better numbers every year. Because to me, a Jetta's 1,400-yard season is more impressive than 18 from Jamar. Just is.
That's fair.
And if it was the other way around, yes, I would be arguing it that way. Double and triple team rates matter.
So Kelsey signed a 3-year deal.
Pointless.
But every year does have a contingency where he can retire.
Fair.
So he doesn't retire. So they are genuinely just paying it 1 year at a time. And the additional years are literally just for cap purposes.
Yeah.
And they renegotiate the contract. It's literally, he signed a 3-year deal to help them, but the contract states every year they can renegotiate the contract. We'll save that for last. Brian Robinson's in Atlanta.
Woohoo, dude. Who cares about RB2 in Atlanta? He's going to get, what, 6 carries?
Yeah. There's been a proposal in the NFL competition committee to have a 1-year rule to try it out, to allow the NFL officiating department to correct clear and obvious missed calls. That impact the game in the event of a work stoppage by referees.
Good.
Flacco re-signed in Cincinnati.
I mean, who cares? Cool. That's good for Cincy if Burrow misses time again, which is a thing you have to consider.
Yes. And finally in the NFL, Lavonte David has retired.
I mean, he was really good, one of the best linebackers of his generation. Also, really funny uniform career, even though he's only played with one team. Because he went from having some of the best uniforms in the league to those weird digital clock number uniforms that were really bad, back to some of the best uniforms in the league. Highest of highs and lowest of lows, and he never left Tampa.
Yeah.
That's all I got for that.
Yeah. He had a great career. Won a Super Bowl. One of the better linebackers of the generation. I think he was very underrated by casual fans because he never picked up the big stats or anything. But if you watch ball, you realized he was constantly one of the 5 best linebackers in football. No matter who was playing, he, one way or another, was in that top 5. Maybe never was 1, but also never was 5. You have anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
Anyways, that does it here at Sports at Sunrise. We hope you have an outstanding day, and bye.